Hello, this is a video demonstration of the WPP Denver Ogilvy reception and cafe audiovisual control system. My name is Pat Santucci. I'm with AVI Systems and I designed this interface and am writing the code behind it. The reception cafe combined system is the only system with a touchscreen interface in this facility. A separate video will address the consideration of the hard button panels we're using in the divisible room. It is advised to watch both of them, as there is some influence on the restrictions from the restrictions of the hard button panels that has made it into the touchscreen interface you're seeing now. What you are seeing now is the touchscreen interface as it will appear at boot up. There are 3 modes controlling all of the displays and sound available, just the cafe or just the reception. Since we know that there is a default position, that is to say watching television in the cafe, and one of the 4 Mac Minis as the digital signage source in the reception area, this button, Systems Start, will turn on power to the displays and assign the default sources with a single button push. So most days can be started by pushing the start button. There is a slight delay involved to get feedback from the devices, which is being simulated here, and ended by pressing the off button, which will of course turn off the displays and silence the room. We're going to leave the all mode at off so that the reception and cafe functionality is a little easier to see. So moving on to the reception area. See our display controls here. Of course, it is currently off as it has been set from the all screen. These numbers indicate which of the 4 Apple TVs is being sent to the display. In any time pressing one of the display buttons will send a power on command as well as the change input command to the display. So there's no need to separately turn it on and then choose what you wish to see. Volume controls with icons similar to the ones used on the face of the hard button controller, and a circular volume gauge, again similar, with a percentage level indicator, since especially in the cafe the user at the touch panel won't necessarily be able to hear the volumes, not standing in the room, being able to memorize the levels that are appropriate for various uses and then return numerically is probably going to be an easier operational choice. So I'm going to leave the display on 1, which I've assumed will be the default, and we're moving on to the cafe. In the cafe, our choices are a little more person-friendly names. We can choose TV, VTC, the video conferencing system, through which the local presentation would have to pass. So if one wished to just present and not have a video conference, one would still choose VTC and then simply either plug into the AirMedia or connect to it wirelessly. Same kind of volume control as in reception. And if we leave it on the TV display and then return to the all page, you can see that the feedback is telling us we're at start, or the default position. That concludes the demonstration for the reception and cafe. Questions are always welcome. Again, I wish to reiterate, please do watch the discussion of how to handle the hard button controllers that we're using in the divisible space. Since the same people may well have to use both systems, it is worth considering their interactivity. Thank you.